It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I've just picked up some steak bakes in Home Bargains for £1.25. That's 62.5 pence each. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here they are. They're made by a company called Sawyer's, the Better Bakers, to freshly bake at home. They've advised here oven bake from frozen in 28 minutes. I'm going to actually use the air fryer. I've been doing a lot of ready meals lately on the channel. Stuff like toad in a hole, sausage and mash, that sort of thing. And people are like, bang it in the air fryer, it will work. If it will work in an oven, it will work in an air fryer. So, of course, I'm not going to put it on full blast. Let's have a look at the temperatures very quickly. Oh my God, are they even going to tell you? Here we are. Gas Max 7 or fan assisted oven 200 degrees, electric oven 220 degrees. So they've given you the temperature. I'm going to say 180. I'm going to say 180 because what I don't want to do, I don't want to burn the crust of these things, the pastry even. Right, so in it goes. "28 minutes. I'll be back when they're cooked." But what a bargain! Well, they got to taste good, haven't they? £1.25. Right, okay, these steak bakes are ready. Oh, we've had a little bit of a leakage on one. I decided after I pressed stop on the camera, I thought let's cook the two of them. Let's squish them in a little bit. Save some electric. So what I'll do then, I'll put the slightly leaky one. Oh, we've got some beef as well. Here we go. That belongs to that one. Right, okay, so let's get into these steak bakes. Curled up on the edges a little bit. As I said, I squeezed 2 steak bakes into one air fryer. That's no problem. I also turned the steak bake halfway through to cook the bottom a little bit, just to give it that, well, crisp the bottom up. So lovely golden looking steak bake. Let's cut it in half. £1.25. Who doesn't lick the knife? So there's the innards. You're seeing it before I'm seeing it. There's a little bit of steaky kind of gravy in there. It looks pretty good. Gonna let it open that up a little bit. Let it cool down a minute, and then we'll get the ingredients. Oh, so it's 29% beef. The rest is going to be pastries and gravies and everything else. So 29% beef. I suppose for £1.25, they're not going to give you 50% beef, are they? So let's get in. Let's get into this. Quite a fatty pastry, quite an oily pastry. Gee, wow! Ooh, that properly bit me. Oh, blimey. Gravy. Yeah, it's okay. It's quite nice, that. A little bit, I mean, it's been air fried, haven't it? So it's gonna have that, oh, that properly burnt my lip. Oh, I can feel it buzzing. I think it's quite a great pasty. Quite a great steak bake for the money. It's more like a runnier version, a thinner version of a Greggs steak bake. With a Greggs steak bake, you actually get lumps of steak in it. I just want on my chin. This is more steak tasting gravy in a pasty that gets boiling hot. Pastry's kind of oily. Ah! Oh, my goodness me. Ow! It's funny, isn't it? I can eat the... It's funny, I can eat the actual gravy pat... Oh, no. Oh. Oh. It's all over my jacket. Right, that's got to go in the washing machine. It's funny, isn't it? I'm eating the pasty, but the moment the gravy gets on your hand, it burns your hand, you're throwing the pasty in the air. The moment it hits your lips as well in certain positions, it burns you. My mouth though, I must have taught my mouth to enjoy molten gravy. For 62.5p. That's a great steak bake. You're never going to get a ton of steak. It's more a steaky gravy. But it works. It does work, it's quite nice. So these are your Home Bargains, Sayers, the Better Bakers 2 steak bakes to freshly bake at home. I like them. I like them, they're cheap, they're enjoyable, they're just cheap and cheerful. That's the word for it, cheap and cheerful. They work, they do their job. They're going to satisfy a lot of people for that price. Just let them cool down a little bit. I like them enough to give them a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.